Hi everyone, this is Hannah with the Rocket Miner with another news update for today. Obviously over yesterday and today, the events in the Capitol and the events surrounding the election are the biggest news, definitely overshadowing a lot of other news. Caleb did a good job addressing yesterday's events in his video that he posted from last night. Definitely encourage you to check that out and obviously check rocketminer.com for more coverage of things related to the election, to the events in DC yesterday. I just wanted to add one more update that's related to that for today. We got a story that gave more details and information about events that happened in Wyoming related to the election. It was reported that a nonviolent protest against the results of the 2020 presidential election was held yesterday at the Wyoming State Capitol. And this eventually led to the Wyoming Highway Patrol placing the Capitol building on lockdown as a precautionary measure. This protest involved about 300 people and was organized by the Cheyenne Tea Party. There were a lot of speakers and a lot of things that happened during the protest, but it did not turn violent. There was no effort to enter the state capitol, but it was reported that the Wyoming Highway Patrol did decide to lock down the building about 30 minutes after the protest began. Michael Perlman was a spokesman for Governor Mark Gordon, and he explained that this decision was made by the Wyoming Highway Patrol, as he said, out of an abundance of caution. But there were no violence, as I said, attempts to enter the building, so the protest in Wyoming did stay peaceful. For other news today, I did want to go over some things related to COVID-19 in Wyoming and here locally, some updates that we have received from the hospital. So for the update on our cases in Wyoming today, there have been 261 new confirmed cases since yesterday, but there have also been a lot of recoveries reported. So today, Wyoming's active cases are at 1,730, which is a decrease of 54 cases since yesterday. Our active cases in Wyoming have been going up steadily over the last few days. For 5 days in a row, they were increasing, but today is the first time in that time frame that we've seen them decrease just by 54. They said they are at 1,730, but I'm glad that they went down a little bit again. Unfortunately today, the death total for Wyoming did go up again. The Wyoming Department of Health confirmed 25 more COVID-related deaths, and that brings Wyoming's total to 489 COVID-related deaths in the state. 5 of the deaths that were confirmed today were Sweetwater County residents. 4 of them were residents of local long-term care facilities, and the other Sweetwater County resident who was reported with the deaths today was a man who had been hospitalized. He was older, but he was not known to have health conditions that would put him at higher risk. So those were the updates in the numbers from the Department of Health. As I said, we got some updates, mostly coming from yesterday from the hospital, but obviously with the events of yesterday, that didn't get as much coverage, so I wanted to go over them today. So yesterday, the Memorial Hospital Sweetwater County Board of Trustees had the first meeting of the new year. Incident Commander Kim White gave an update on COVID-19 and where the hospital's at. She was explaining during the meeting that there were 4 hospitalized patients, and as she was saying that, she stopped and she adjusted the number and said there must be 3 patients now because she heard a specific song playing over the speakers in the hospital. And she explained that the hospital decided that when they release a COVID-19 patient from the hospital, they play the song Fight Song by Rachel Platten over the hospital speakers as just a way to congratulate and celebrate the release of any COVID-19 patients. So during the meeting, Kim White heard the song playing, and so she knew that someone had been released. So she adjusted the number to 3 patients who were hospitalized currently. Having 3 COVID-19 patients in the hospital is significantly down from the high that the hospital saw of 10 patients who were hospitalized for COVID-19 on Christmas Eve. She explained that that number of patients did overwhelm the ICU, but that the hospital already had plans in place for that happening, and in order to accommodate any overflow, staff were able to follow those plans, and she said that everything went smoothly and they were able to take care of those patients. And obviously we're glad that it's down from that really high number down to now, as of yesterday, 3 patients. According to the hospital's website, it explains that 19 people in Sweetwater County have died from COVID-19. Kim White also gave an update on vaccinations and where that's at with the hospital. She said that all hospital staff have now been vaccinated, as well as first responders and other healthcare providers that fall into that first tier, first category of people who get the vaccine. She also explained that hospital staff will be receiving their second vaccine dose starting the week of January 11th. Both the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines require 2 shots, so they'll be getting that second round of shots soon. And then connected to the hospital, we also received a press release yesterday explaining a little bit more about the help that the hospital is receiving from the Wyoming National Guard. They said that a second group of 10 Wyoming National Guard members is currently at the hospital and helping. The first group came back in December. These groups have been coming to help out hospitals with different things that they can do that aren't directly healthcare related, so that frees up more hospital staff to help patients and help with other concerns and just with the overflow of work and the shortage of staff. So that group is there helping at the hospital right now, and they will be there until January 8th. And just hearing the hospital's updates, I just wanted to give another thank you to all the healthcare workers and the doctors and nurses and just everyone who is still on the front lines. They've been fighting this for so long, and it's easy to take that for granted since we've all been dealing with it for so long now. It's easy to forget what they're going through on a daily basis and how much just physical and emotional strain they are under. And I just wanted to give a thank you to all of them who are working so hard to take care of people and keep people healthy and to fight against this virus. So those are the updates that I had for you today. Thank you for listening. Keep checking with us for more news, and I hope everyone has a good night.